we're live. We are live.
I knew at 6, a man is looking for his lost dog when police said he stopped a rape.
You don't play with anybody's safety. That's someone's daughter, someone's mom, someone's sister, cousin.
The victim is developmentally disabled. Police said the suspect was supposed to be taking care of her. New here at 6, News Center 7's John Bedell spent the day working to get new information on this story. I'm James Brown. Gabrielle Enright is off tonight. John joins us live in Dayton. John, the guy who jumped in to help said he felt like he was put in the right place at the right time.
And that right place, James, is right where we're at right now, the alley that runs behind his house right here along Burkhardt Avenue. I want to show you his gate. He had told me he had left it open for his runaway dog, and he had a hunch to look out the back window at it on Tuesday, and he noticed it was all of a sudden closed. And he thought, I didn't close my gate. Who closed my gate? So he came to check it out, and after that, he now says he thinks the suspect had closed it to try and hide a crime. On our walk down his back alley, Travis Underwood told me he's been looking for his dog, Picasso.
My dog ran away. I left the gate open so he'd have a chance to come back.
But when he noticed someone closed his gate, he went to investigate. He says what he found
Made me start crying, throw up.
made him physically sick.
It was just a hard thing to even realize, like, is this really happening? Is this really going on right now?
Dayton police say it was a rape. Travis broadcasted live on social media as he confronted the suspect.
Why you ain't call the police? Why? I bet you don't. I don't want to give you the keys.
And took his keys so he couldn't get away. Travis's friend called 911. The victim, a woman in a van with several developmentally disabled adults in it. Court documents say she requires 24-hour care and is a GraceWorks Lutheran Services patient. Police say she was in the care of the suspect, Anthony Alcorn. We've confirmed Alcorn was working as a transport driver for GraceWorks. The agency helps adults with developmental disabilities. GraceWorks told us they fired Alcorn immediately.
The court has reviewed the pretrial screening report, the public safety assessment report.
A judge told Alcorn Thursday he's facing charges of rape, kidnapping, and gross sexual imposition. Travis's neighbors are praising him.
I've been here 18 years now, and everybody says what a bad neighborhood. But I have good neighbors here. They watch out for each other.
Travis says he was just doing the right thing.
And she couldn't even protect herself. You got to look out for people that can't defend themselves.
The judge told Alcorn this afternoon he needs $500,000 to get out of jail. If he comes up with that money, the judge said he'll be on house arrest with a GPS ankle monitor. He pleaded not guilty to the charges today, and 2 of his family members told me no comment after court. We're live in Dayton tonight. I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
And News Center 7 got a statement from GraceWorks Lutheran Services, the suspect's employer. Part of it said, "We want to be clear that we are taking this matter extremely seriously." The employee was taken into custody and immediately terminated. You can see the full statement at WHIO.com.
Bruh, what the fuck did I just watch?
So
what was that, bro?
This is disturbing. All right, I want to get that.
That really happened?
All right, so the
Is that AI or that's real?
It might have been AI.
I don't know. That
Was the suspect real?
I don't know.
There's no way that dude. The first thing I'm thinking.
That shit look questionable.
What did he do? How did he do it?
I'm confused. I'm flabbergasted.
In a van full of disabled people, like. And so my man walked up on him, and so I'm glad my man walked up on him.
How many disabled people you think you raped?
This is bad, bro.
Oh my God.
A van full.
Damn.
He had a $500,000 bond.
Oof.
I mean, you know that dude can't make that bond, bro.
Well, what's wrong with this dude? I mean, I don't know.
Sometimes you just want to drop the mic and be like, I ain't got no words, man.
Well, I mean, what do you think it is? You think there's like a psychological problem with that dude, or you think he just had a bad life?
He might be demonically possessed,
right?
To do something like that.
You think he might have been raped?
I mean, hey, listen, I've come to realize that a lot of times when people do stuff like this, usually they were victims.
Yeah, they were imprinted.
Yeah, something happened to them. Yeah, but
so he probably got fucked as a kid, and then he just thought that was normal. Same thing with R. Kelly.
Yeah, same. Yeah, that's a good example,
shit.
actually. I mean, yeah. You know,
that shit blew my mind.
His aunt,
he got molested by his uncle
own aunt, and his aunt.
And his aunt?
Yeah, and uncle.
Yeah, and then he just started doing it to kids when he was like a fucking kid still. He was like molesting people.
And it
shit.
happens to family. Did you see that case with the mayor of DeRidder, Louisiana? It's a female. She essayed and R-worded a 16-year-old boy as the mayor. And she just got found guilty. And she was the mayor, bro. And her brother also is in prison for 2 separate counts of the R-word. And so you wonder if this is a family thing, that somebody in their family abused both of them to make them both do the same things as adults. So, like you said, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, same issue. But this dude right here, man, I don't know, dude. That dude don't look like he should be doing. He looks like he's barely alive.
I mean, he looks like he's fucking insane. Like, why are they letting that dude like do anything?
I mean, when the camera was on him and he was
Yeah.
standing on the side of his truck, this is probably before the cops got there. He's just like,
Yeah, I mean, like, the dude clearly was not in his fucking headspace. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Y'all let that dude drive his van?
bruh, this is how he was. The same look he had outside the van he had when he was looking at the judge.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing when my man stopped him from doing it, he just turned around and he was like,
That's
and the
what I
dude was like,
imagine.
"What you doing, bro?" And he was like, and he's like, "Stop." And the dude was just like, and the dude's like, "Stand on side of the car and wait for the cops." And he was like,
Damn.
"Bro, did you?" I mean, he had one stoic look.
Yeah, he looked insane. He looked scary.
Man,
That's
I
why
don't
I
know
was
what
like,
to
I
say
don't
about
know.
that, man. Lock him up. I'm
Yeah.
tired of it. I'm tired of it.
they
I'm
should've.
going on a rant. I want everybody locked up if you did anything crazy. If you touch kids, if you assaulted somebody sexually, jail. I ain't got no mercy. Give me the gavel. I'm sending everybody to life. Only got 1 count of sexual assault. I don't care. Life. Bam. Get them out of here. You know what I mean? And no more games, man. We got to protect society.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost like an eye for an eye type of person.
I mean,
So like, if you killed somebody, we gotta kill you. If you rape somebody, you're gonna get raped, and then you'll just still be in prison the rest of your life. Like, there's like levels to it for me. I guess that's torture, but I don't know.
I'm real simple. I always was under the impression like I'm all for capital punishment, and I don't like to drag stuff on. So I'm gonna bring you out back as soon as we get to the back outside, because I don't want to have to clean anything up inside. But as soon as we get out back, you know what I mean. I'm gonna tell the person who's doing the executioner, go ahead and put one in the back of his head, pow, real easy. You know what I mean? Kind of like you do an alligator when you alligator hunting, real cheap, 22 bullets cheap. You know what I mean? So you could
Well,
do
you can't shoot a human with a 22. You should shoot him with a 9.
That's overkill. A 22 in the back of a
I mean, do
human's
you
head
want
will
to
do
kill
the
him, or
job.
do you want to fuck him up and?
I
want to
kill them.
Okay.
I want them to be dealt with, but you could pierce an alligator's skull with a 22. So if you put a 22 right here and pow and shoot a human, I mean, 999 times out of 1,000, the person's not going to live. And maybe that one time you might occasionally have to put 2. So at that point, at a 22 bullet, you're probably spending about $3. It's a real cheap, cost-effective way. You know what I mean? Because taxpayers are paying enough on stuff. So I don't want gas chamber cost too much. Intravenous drugs and all that cost too much. 22. That's why they do it like that in China, man. A bullet is cheap. 1 bullet. And then
What
the
do they do
family,
in China.
they capital punishment is carried immediately after the guilty verdict, and they use a bullet, and the bullet usually costs $4, and then they charge the family of the victim to pay the $4 back, so the taxpayers don't have to pay for it. Done deal. Move on. Next.
Wow.
Real quick. You know, in America, you could sit on death row for like 40 years.
Right.
Too long.
Right.
How much money that costs taxpayers?
Mm-hmm.
Too much. Yeah, too long. So they should.
Why?
Yeah,
Because everything's corrupt.
because it's corrupt, and because we have so many laws in place. I don't want to get too far off, but just to put it in perspective, recently Congress brought before the chamber a bill to expose anyone in Congress from now until the records go back. Anybody who has any questionable sexual offenses or crimes against children or connection to any sex trafficking children or anything like that, the record needs to be exposed. Do you know that only 65 congressional members voted to approve it? Almost 400 congressional members, Republicans and Democrats, voted not to pass that bill. What are they hiding from us?
Well, I mean, I don't trust the government at all.
There you go.
I mean, we've been lied to about a lot of shit, and I think they're just gonna keep lying to us, and I think they're gonna keep testing us. You know, like COVID was a test, all this shit was a test. They've been testing us.
Yeah.
We're just like starting to wake the fuck up.
I mean, they want to see how far they can divide us. You know, in my opinion, you know. So it's, you know, they use COVID and whatever. You know, Epstein list, the list goes on. You know, and see how far they can take it. You know, to divide people.
There's a lot of evil shit out there.
Yeah. There is
a lot of evil shit happening. Forces that are crazy, and people are trying to stop it. You know.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
Yeah.
But this dude right here, I don't know. I think he's going to go to jail. He's in Colorado. Colorado is a very forgiving state to their criminals, but apparently they're taking this dude serious. So I guess we'll see. I mean, we got some sick people out there, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't do it on the others if you don't want done to you.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Old wise sage once said, who's the wise sage? Every prisoner you run into.
Oh, shit.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Don't cry about going home now.
Yeah, I always told myself if something would have happened to me, I was like, I'm just going to be stuck in prison. Stuck in jail.
There ain't no place you want to be.
No.
You know? So, moral of the story, I'm looking at you today. I get told by people all the time, rule number 1, don't go to prison. Okay, I get it. That is rule number 1. We've established that fact. But if you get to the point to where you've done something stupid, or what say dare you get accused of something stupid that you didn't do, and you got to go to prison, well, you still got to figure it out, and you're going to wind up with idiots who look like this.
Right. Fucking right.
And, you know, he might be your cellmate. Imagine waking up in your cell and seeing some dude just sitting on the crapper, and you just wake up in your bottom bunk, and you look, he's right there. Sitting on a crapper, and you're like, dang, I gotta spend 20 years with this dude.
So what you do when he shows you that paperwork and he say that on the paperwork?
Well, if he shows you that paper, I mean, obviously he's in Colorado. Colorado is a state.
I'm saying, what happens if you were sitting in jail, right?
Me?
Yeah, he walks in and you said, let me see that paperwork.
He asked me for my paperwork? I ain't giving that dude no paperwork.
No, you asked him for that paperwork, and he gives you that paperwork. What you gotta do, right?
And I'm in Colorado. I gotta ride him out myself. I'm obligated in Colorado. In Louisiana, he's an easy cellmate. I don't have to worry about him stabbing me at night. I keep him as my cellmate. I don't care. You know what I mean? And I might, when I wake up on the wrong side of the bed, maybe I'll beat him, and then they can come get him. You know, when I'm taking it out on him. I don't know, man. You know, it's just I wouldn't want that dude as my cellmate. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to wake up and see that dude.
He don't sound like somebody I wanted to sleep next to.
I mean, there's no conversation. They'd never talk. It'd just be like, why'd you do that to all them disabled people in the van? Give me your paperwork. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe he's going to go to a mental house.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they try to do with Babu.
People try to play crazy on purpose to get out of prison. They call it play crazy.
Yeah.
Remember Training Day?
Yeah.
The movie Training Day? There's this part in Training Day where they're sitting at the table, and, you know, Denzel's character, Alonzo, he's sitting there talking to the higher-ups, you know, and they're like, what'd you do? You know, obviously he got in a thing with the Russians, and the Russians were going to take his life. And he was telling a story about a guy who played crazy to get out of prison. He said the guy, he took a Snickers bar, and he crushed it all up, and he put it in his pants before he went to trial. And when he was in trial, in the middle of the trial, he started, you know, making like he was pooping on himself noises, like he was really. And then he reached in his pants and he started eating it. And the judge declared a mistrial and said he was crazy. And then the guys who were talking about it at the table, they were like, gotta respect it. These were all cops, you know, they're like, he played the system. He played it, he won.
Right.
You know, and so people play crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
that's all I got for today, man.
Dude, that's pretty entertaining. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's just on Training Day.
Nice.